Good evening or morning or wherever it is in the world you are. This is Craig. Welcome back to Investing with Craig. The first episode was a great success, I guess. I didn't know. I hate making a brand new channel with 0 subscribers because you put an episode out there and you're wondering, is it only going to be seen by 6 people? But no, I've done okay. I think I'm almost breaking 100 subscribers after the first episode, and I appreciate that. Anybody who ported over from my cruising off duty website, thank you, or channel, thank you. So today I want to kind of build on the last episode. We were talking about inflation. If you didn't see that episode, go back and check it out. Lots of chock full of information. And Charlie Munger was shown in there showing what he thought of the current state of the market. Lynette Zhang was on there that I got permission from ITM to take clips from her talks. And she talked about the value, the absolute necessity of having physical gold, which I have right here. There we go. Show it to you. Yeah. And lots of silver. I mean, I don't have a lot of gold coins, but I have hundreds and hundreds of silver coins, which I'll show you later in the episode. But I want to talk now about this. Is obviously, as she said, it's fundamental that you have some physical gold and silver coins as your protection of wealth, and hopefully it goes up faster than inflation, so it's also building your wealth. Silver. Let me show you some of my nicer silver that's actually been registered and but for its quality and all that stuff. But probably these aren't the best bet for bartering. But normal silver coins that I've just packed in these things would be what you would use to barter with if the economy completely went to hell in a handbasket and the American dollar was inflating and you couldn't buy a loaf of bread for more than like $1,000. Things are just out of control. Silver will go up faster than the inflation, and then you'll be using your silver coins to, like she said, fill your car with gas, or you need to pay your house insurance or taxes or something, or they're going to come take your house away. You're going to need something to buy things with, and gold and silver coins are the way to go. Gold, of course, by then will be probably $50,000 an ounce, in which case it's not going to be really easy to go and buy bread with gold coins because they're just too big, right? Too much value there. So silver is what you're going to want. So all that being said, you need to buy or get a hold of silver and gold coins sooner rather than later. But there's 2 ways to do it, and I just want to show you. There's the fast way to do it, which will cost you more. And then there's my way of doing it, which will cost you less. Everybody likes to spend less, right? So we'll start with the fast way, kind of the intuitively obvious way. Let me just flip the screen here. So this is ITM Trading, where Lynette Zhang works, and they sell physical silver and gold. I don't work for them. I just appreciate that she let me put her on my channel. There's also Sprott. There's also Kitco. There's a lot. I'm in Canada, so Sprott and Kitco are Canadian based. I bought my gold coins at Sprott, but I mean, Kitco, sometimes I find the price is a little better. So shop around. Now you have to factor in, for example, here, this is ITM. They will have one price for one coin, and then obviously a better price if you buy 10 or if you buy 100. Same with any of them. There's Kitco. Where's Kitco's gold? There's Kitco's gold. Okay, I opened up this just to see. Let me go back. This is if you want to buy big quantities. This is of silver. This is a monster box. So this is the best value. The whole you get better value per coin if you buy more. Well, this is the ultimate example of that. This is called a what is this called? Monster box. 500 silver coins for $16,355, which I haven't done the math in my head, but it's less per coin that way. And point of interest, if you buy a monster box, it comes in this plastic box. Here's what it looks like if you open it. Here, of course, here's what the coins look like. Canadian coins are by far, in my mind, the best coins you can buy. For one thing, they are 9999% silver. So 99.9, well, whatever it is. It's almost 100% silver. There's almost no other type of metal in there. Most other countries, including US silver and gold coins, are 0.999. So 3 nines instead of 4 nines. So you're getting a little bit more in the Canadian one. And the Canadian mint is notoriously a beautiful minting. They do such an amazing job. I'm just highlighting this little maple leaf down here. On all the new coins since 2015, gold and silver, they go into microscopic etching with lasers, and it's almost like a hologram built in here so that you can, under inspection, see that this is a legit Canadian coin. There's no way you're going to counterfeit this coin, as opposed to if it's just an old-fashioned, 1800 silver coin that's stamped. I mean, could somebody fabricate a coin that looks silver when it's actually copper underneath or something? It's possible, yeah, but not when you've got laser etching and holograms and stuff built in. That's just too much work for a counterfeiter to do. But back to what I was saying about the monster box volume discount. Something to keep in mind: if you ever do this for $16,355, keep this band on the box. I learned that. Not that I bought one of these, but I've read about it. If you snap this open so that you can see your coins because you're just that damn curious, and you pop these things open, you just depreciated the value of the monster box, because people like the fact that it's still sealed in the factory seal, because then they know nobody's tampered with it. If you try and sell it like this, people are like, well, now I got to go through all 500 coins to make sure there's actually 500 coins in here, and you didn't just fill it with lead weight. So a little more security and therefore a little more value in keeping your monster box like this. But anyways, that's just all to say that there is a volume discount. So you want coins quick, you want to be secure and have it shipped to you with a reputable dealer, then you can go this route. Let's go with my way now. So my way, I have, went to my vault and pulled them all out. I have hundreds of silver coins that I collected starting around 2000, 2001 and 2, when gold was, was it like $200 an ounce? Maybe less. No, it's about $200 something an ounce. And silver was $7 an ounce. So here's the slow, but wow, great deal way to do it. Most people don't have a clue what a gold coin, or well, maybe gold, they actually take the time to research it. Silver coins, back then when it was $7 an ounce, there are so many estate sales, or Kijiji, which is like Canada's version of Craigslist, where people would advertise, probably their grandfather died and they get stuck selling the estate, and they like $100 silver for whatever, crazy low amount, way below spot value of silver. And if you saw it and you were the first to call, you'd say, I'm coming over right away, because you knew if they were silver dollars, at minimum, they're worth the value of the silver. But I started getting into doing this. It was so much fun that you buy your little coin collector book and you find out that 1965 silver dollar, if you bought one that has, a 5 that's like this shape versus, I'm backwards on my camera here, this shape versus this shape, one minting of it was worth 2-3 times what the other minting's worth. So you go through all your coins you just got from some guy selling 100 coins in a bag, or 100 coins in a box like this that grandpa had. You go through and start finding them. As long as they were all pre-1968, they're all 80% silver and 20% copper. That's how all the Canadian coins were. But Joe Schmo doesn't know that some of those are collector's items because there's so few coins of that mintage that were made. Warriors, for example, during the world wars, they didn't mint very many coins because silver and metals in general, even copper, were very valuable to the war effort. So the mints just ground to a halt, hardly printed any coins. Therefore, coins from that year are worth a lot. So if you want to make a bit of a game out of building this wealth with silver, you can not only get the silver and gold into your personal inventory, so to speak, but you can find these diamonds in the rough that are worth 5, 6, 10 times what the silver's worth. And so it's kind of a fun game to build it up. I also started finding people, these coins here have all been International Coin Certification Service. So you buy them online through these people who, if you know your research, don't know the value of these coins. And so the way it works is there's a minting code, MS63. This one's MS60, this one's MS63, this one's MS62. So you get my point. The 60 is the lowest of the mint uncirculated coin. 60 means somebody's looked at it and they found microscopic little imperfections, even though they supposedly never circulated, so it didn't bounce around in somebody's pocket. But they've decided based on imperfections it's an MS60, and these people are paid to certify coins. I would find some coins, especially, so 60 is the lowest, the least quality, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So if you found an MS65, somebody selling it already pre-certified, And of course, you would obviously inspect it, make sure that it seems like legit, that it is actually as good as it said. But these things have serial numbers on the certificate card, and it says who the certifier is and all that stuff. So you can kind of feel confident. But again, diamonds in the rough. Some people are selling these. They don't have a clue what this should be worth. They'll say, yeah, it's grandpa's coin. It's supposedly an MS-65, whatever that means, 1937. You're like, and you're only selling it for what? So it's fun. But so I did that in the early 2000s when silver and gold were really, really cheap. I wish I bought gold, actually. Back then, I didn't have the money I do now. So I didn't buy gold coins. It was funny when you're thinking it back then, you're like, $250 a coin? I can't afford that. Now I'm like, what was I thinking? They're $250 a gold coin now, and they're like $2,500. It's, especially if you got a rare coin. So then there's that side of collecting silver that's fun. And you're mostly getting it for the silver content. Although if you can get an MS-63, 64, 65, they're worth a lot more than the silver content. This book was printed back in 2004. And one of the coins I have is an MS-65 from whatever, 1930, whatever. And this book said in 2004, it's worth $1,000. That's in 2004. So I can only imagine what it's worth now. The other thing that was fun, now you got to remember, this isn't for the silver content, but for the workmanship and its rareness. So it's for collectors. It's called a proof. So here's, again, Canadian coins are just beautiful. This is like all different, I guess, sizes, implying like this tiny one, and then this much bigger one down here. So you buy them, and when they're proofs like this, they come in a collector's case. There's usually a cardboard thing over top that's all ornate as well. This one here is in wood. And again, these are Canadian silver coins. And these are, when they're proofs, they're usually 100% silver, they're not part nickel or part copper. These ones actually have, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, a hologram etched into them with lasers. I mean, they are beautiful. And you'll see they always have kind of they go the extra mile, these Canadian coins. So here is the Canadian coin, and you see how the background of the queen is kind of, it's hard to tell, kind of a cloudy, but the queen is super shiny. Anyways, so when you get them, they're packaged in these plastic cases that are not opened. And that just ensures that if you happen to have it stored in a humid climate, you're not going to have any silver can tarnish. So, I mean, if you leave coins that are true 100% silver just out in your house and it's a humid, summertime's humid here, it can start to get cloudy, and then you have to polish it. But the problem is if you've got an uncirculated coin that's an M63 or 65 and you try and polish it, there's a chance you're going to scratch it, and then it's not going to be a 63. It's going to be a 60, if that. So if it's a circulated coin, like here's a one that I don't even bother to pack. It was a circulated silver coin. So, I mean, there's no point now in trying to, trying to put it in a nice packaging, because it's probably been bouncing around in people's pockets back when this was a common coin. So there's little imperfections all over it. So now it's not as important to seal it in plastic, but it is what it is. Now, Canada, again, I'm just a big advertisement for Canadian coins. They build the most amazing coins. A lot of coins, even our toonie, our normal coin, has silver look around the outside and then a gold, or in this case, probably this one's a silver coin, so that's probably some sort of copper or something. It's not gold. But I remember silver was like $30 or something, or sorry, $7. So, but this came in a case and it's super beautiful and ornate. Let me take out and show you the back again. So these ones here that come in these, I've got a ton of them that like this. They're Asian, and I knew the Asian culture was getting more and more wealthy as time goes by, and they love the year of the snake or the year of the horse, year of whatever. So you buy the coins from Canada, they only mint a certain number of them, but they're the Asian year of the whatever the year is at the time. This one was from 2001. It's the year of the snake. This one's 2002. It's called the lunar coin, whatever. It is a horse. So there we go. And it has the other zodiac signs around the outside there. Just beautiful, beautiful coins. So I had so much fun collecting these. Now back then, I bought these on eBay. I bought a lot of my coins on eBay because people would buy them, from the mint, and then for whatever reason they need money, and they put them on eBay in an auction format where, you can get some deals because if everybody else is asleep at the switch and you bid low and you get it. So there's another one. So this is one of those holographic ones, and this one was what year is that? 2001. Hologram silver maple leaf coin. But yeah, they've all got these little certification papers so you can know that you're getting a rare coin that's only got a small number of minted coins. So that was another fun way. And again, this is like a trading card, like baseball cards have value. You wonder why it's just a piece of paper. Same with this. You're not really necessarily buying this for the silver content, although there's always that. It is 100% silver. But you're buying it for the collectability. So now this wouldn't be if we're in Armageddon and it's the Walking Dead type of scenario. You're not going to walk around with holographic coins trying to sell those for bread. But if things don't go to hell in a handbasket and you need, when you retire, to supplement your income, so to speak. I bought these in 2000, whatever, 2, 3. And if I'm retired and it's 2040, these will probably be very, very, very wealthy, very, very expensive because there won't be too many of them around. So, there you go. So there's the whole crux of this episode. It's about get that gold and silver into your inventory. If you just need fast coin, I want to get my inventory up as far as possible, then you do this sort of idea, or maybe not the banker box. So let me find one that's not you do this sort of idea where you buy one coin or 2 coins or whatever number. Like you say, you don't really get a discount till you're above 10 coins. But it is what it is. Again, you could maybe look on your Kijiji Craigslist things for actual gold coins, and there might be some muppet out there who's selling it below what it should be. Again, people sometimes just think, oh, what's gold at right now? It's $1,740. Okay, well, I'll sell my coin for $1,740 because they need the money and they just don't know any better. But there's always a premium when you get a coin, especially a high quality coin like the Canadian coins. There's a premium for that. The premium right now is kind of crazy though, because silver price $25, silver coins selling for $37, $38. That's a huge markup on a coin. And that is completely due to supply and demand. The COMEX, the people who do derivatives on silver and gold, I don't know why, but they want to push the price down. I don't know if world governments are trying to stockpile gold and silver as cheaply as they can right now. And so they're putting a little leverage on the price to push it down. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't make sense that, let's say silver trades at 25, but you go to these silver and gold distributors and they're selling it for 37 because they know there's just this huge demand for good quality silver coins and they can't keep them in stock. They can't find them half the time. In fact, I'm on some of these websites and they only have limited quantities of only certain types of coins. It used to go on some of these websites and they would have coins from all different years at different prices, and that now it's just the 2021 coin. So the only coins they have in stock are the ones they're getting straight from the Canadian Mint, or if they're doing a US coins, the US Mint. There's none of the backlog of the old coins still sitting in their inventory. So there we go. When they get a batch of new coins in, they go, we're going to charge a premium for this because they are very hard to get. Again, another reason to maybe look in your local Kijiji or go on eBay and see if somebody's just throwing grandpa's coins, 100 coins for $20 or some crazy thing, and you've got a bid and it'll go up in price with the auction, but you might still get it under the cost of the silver or gold. So fun to shop and fun to build that way, but it's a slow process. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If so, show the channel some love by giving it a thumbs up. Next time. So the next episode, we'll probably be talking about gold and silver miners. I want to do this in some sort of logical order. Gold and silver miners are a great way if you have a retirement plan or you just have an open investment account and you want to get some stocks in there, but you also want to take advantage of gold going up in the future or silver going up in the future. You can buy mining stocks and they're a leverage play on this gold because mining company has pretty much a fixed cost to keep the mine running. And let's say when they average it over all the gold they sell, it's $800 an ounce, and they're selling gold at $1,700 an ounce. They make a really good margin, like a huge margin, better than any tech company can ever make. But let's say gold goes to $2,500, $3,000. the point is the gold company's operating costs for the mine stay fairly constant. So every time the gold goes up even $100 or $200, it goes right to the bottom line. So if gold goes up like I think it should, or silver goes up like I think it should, the gold and silver miners are going to explode up way more than the percentage of the gold and silver goes up. So that is a leverage play on gold and silver. So I highly suggest that as your next thing to do after you get some physical gold and silver. And and then after that, the next episode will probably be talking about cryptocurrencies, different types, what it's Bitcoin good for, what's Ethereum or the other altcoins good for. They all have kind of a utility in a different way, and that's important to learn why you would buy Bitcoin over one of the altcoins. That'll be the next episode. And then the next part down the road will be cryptocurrency miners. Again, like we talked physical and silver and gold, and then we talked miners because they're a derivative and a leveraged derivative. The same thing happens with cryptocurrency. You can buy Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin goes up 10%, then that's great for you, right? But if crypto goes up 10%, the crypto miners go up 30%. So they're a leverage play on cryptocurrencies. So all good stuff. Hopefully you're looking forward to that. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I think I'm breaking 100 right now. Woo! I want to beat my Cruising Off Duty channel, which is almost 34,000 subscribers. Let's do that. If I get over 1,000, I'll start doing 1,000 subscribers. I'll start doing some live episodes so that you guys can comment and I can respond to some comments after I'm done, whatever the topic is I'm going to talk about. It's always fun to respond to questions, but it's not point doing it when I only have 100 subscribers, because I'm sure right now I'd have, at any given time, maybe 5-10 viewers, and it really wouldn't be a very interesting chat session. So let's wait till we have a bigger viewer base. So that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Have a great night. Ciao for now.